Hello everyone, welcome to Liberty Guns 50. Today we got the 92 Rossi out here. We're going to shoot this into some targets and see how well it does. We also have this right here, Speed Loader by Danger Engineering. I'm going to show you how well that works. That thing's a pretty handy little thing. And if you're going to do a lot of shooting of these little, what's called pistol cartridge lever actions, and this one's in 45 Colt, so it's actually a pistol cartridge. However, if it was in 4440, that would be a rifle cartridge, wouldn't it? And the reason why I say that is because Winchester's the one that come out with it, and they come out with it for a rifle. So the 45 Colt was brought out by Colt for a pistol. So we're going to get set up and do some shooting and just see how well this thing works. The 92 Rossi is a really handy little gun. It's, you know, it's nearly a direct copy of a 92 Winchester, and how it locks up and all. It's got this little safety on it, which personally I'll probably delete in the future. We got this nice peep sight on the back of it. We got a kind of a fiber optic on the front just for fast sighting in, you know, getting on target in low light. So anyhow, if you want to, this has 11 rounds in it, and what you do with this Danger Noodle Engineering Speed Loader is you're going to reload it. You're going to put it right here on your Rossi. Catch it like that, and then you got 11 rounds inside that gun just that fast. So let's get to shooting and see what it'll do. Load this Danger Noodle Engineering Speed Loader. You're just going to put your cartridges there. It's got this little detent that holds them in there because they won't slide back out. See, they'll stop right there. So you're just going to push them in there just like that until you get 11 of them in there. These Rossi 92s are pretty quick on target. I really like them. They're pretty cool little guns. They shoot pretty quick, maybe not as fast as a 73. But let's get it loaded again. So you get this out, you throw it on here like this right here. You got to make sure you get it on there just right. And you can cram all those cartridges up in there. You run out pretty. A different type of bullets for. This is the main bullet we're shooting. It's just a lead 250 grain bullet, 255 grain bullet. But here is a 120 grain bullet, and this is a mean looking bullet, and it shoots about 2,500 feet a second. We're going to shoot it on a 1/2 inch aluminum plate. Actually, I think it's 5/8, and see if it'll put a dent in it. We also have these right here. These are 225 grain bullet, and they're boot scooting along about 1,500, 1,600 feet a second. So we're going to shoot one of these right here, one of these right here, and one of these at that aluminum plate, and just see which one puts the biggest ding in it. So let's get set up and get to shooting and see what happens. We're not going to get real close down there. We're going to try one of the lead bullets first, see what it does, and work our way up. Made a lot of noise. Let's check it out and see what it did. Crater it put in it. Actually put a crater in there that you can actually feel. So that's more than I kind of thought it would do. Okay, the 225 grain. This one is Hornady rubber tip bullets. So what is it? Made a little bit more noise, or didn't quite ping as loud though. Looky there, we have a hole in it, and it's pretty big around. I mean, that's big enough I can stick my finger right up in there. So that's pretty impressive. That was the 225 grain bullet. I think I shot high or something. Which is sad because we don't have a lot of those. Let's shake it out and see what I did. Looks like the bullet skipped off her right here. Hit right. Got one of these extreme defenders. Going to try to shoot it in there and see if we can catch it. I'm going to shoot it quite a bit lower. Here's the bullet hole from that extreme defender. As you can see, it went right through the plate. We're going to shoot one of these into that cloth over there, that ballistic cloth, and see what it'll do. Stacked up there. Let's turn around. Shoot it, see what it'll do. And now we're going to shoot one of these extreme defenders in that cloth. See what it'll do. See if we go all the way through it. Okay, let's look at the first one. Oh, look at that. That thing tore through that. That's a extreme defender. That thing making a mess. Look at them going through there, tearing through there so bad. Okay, here they've slowed down. Extreme defender on that side. Look at that. Still going. You see that? Still going. Okay, here is the Hornady bullet. It stopped. And it stopped in this much cloth right here, which is about maybe 6 inches. So let's check how far the extreme defender went. Okay, there's one more pair of pants that went through other than that one. 2 more pairs of pants. 3 more pairs of pants. 4 more pairs of pants. I'm going to put these down here. I don't think you can see. Let me move these out of the way. Let me get you over here. Okay, 4 more pairs of pants. Let's look and see if it went through all this cloth. Yeah, then it went through, look at all that layers of cloth there it went through. So that's 4 more. You see, it went all the way through this layer of cloth. Let's see. It stopped right here. So look at all that extra cloth. It actually stopped in a backwards position. Look at that. Look how much more it went through. And that, you seen the wound channel to start with was pretty brutal. That little bad boy, it's only 120 grains, but it penetrated way more than that regular bullet. Okay, there you have the bullets. This right here is the Hornady bullet. Here's the extreme defender. Look how, I mean, it just sailed right on through there. This one right here, what it looks like on the back. 125 grain bullet. Let's see how well it blows that thing up. I really like this Rossi 92. This thing is faster than Grease Lightning. The only thing a little bit faster than this might be the 1873, the one I have in 3220. It has a short stroke kit in it, so the lever doesn't come quite as far down, and it's a little bit slicker on the action, but this is really slick. You get off 2, 3, 4, even 10 shots in a real big hurry, and you can get them all on target with a little bit of practice. So the 45 Colt is one of my favorite cartridges just because it's big. It shoots heavy bullets, shoots light bullets, shoots a lot of different style bullets, and you can get a lot in this gun, so it has a pretty high capability. Even in bear country, this would be sufficient because, I mean, you could load it pretty hot with some really nice bullets. And I really like this gun. This gun is handy. You can get off multiple shots really quick, get them on target, and it's just a beautiful little gun. And I mean, you really couldn't ask for much more. I mean, the Winchester I think is nicer, but this Rossi 92 will get the job done every time. Now, when you go to order one, I would get it like from a reputable gun shop and make sure you try it out and make sure it's relatively smooth. You can get the action smoothed up by several people, but you know, if you start out pretty smooth, it'll be easier on you. So, the more you shoot it, the more you lever it, the smoother it will get. And make sure you always lower the hammer to down on half cock, even though it has a safety on it. That's just good practice. And something else a lot of people don't know is you ain't got to cock it where it makes a noise. That's only amateurs do that. And let me show you how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna get it up kind of close so you can hear it. You hear all that racket? I've had deer run off because of all that racket. So what you do is you reach over here and you grab a hold of the trigger. You see how that went down quiet? Didn't make a sound at all. That's how you do it. If you got a bear or something out there and you're afraid it's going to see you or hear you, when you go to cock the gun, just put your finger on the trigger, pull it back slightly, let it all the way down, let your finger off the trigger before you let go of the hammer, make sure it catches, and you're good to go. I really appreciate Danger Engineering sending this speed loader out to me. I bought one, and they apparently saw the video on it. They sent me another one, and I really like these things because they really speed up the process of getting your cartridges into the gun. Let me give you a close-up how that looks. So you put that on there right there like that, and then you push it in there, and you got 11 cartridges in that gun that quick, and you're good to go.